Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on Two Ordinary Guys. First of all, if you're watching this, go over straight away after this video and check out on my second channel. I've just uploaded a video basically talking about the paramedic science bursary now. The NHS has actually included paramedic science into the bursary, so that's amazing news now for paramedic science. So if you're interested, go and check it out. I know quite a lot of people on Two Ordinary Guys are following my nursing journey as before my paramedic science journey, but also following Jacob's journey as well. So if you're interested, definitely go and check it out. I thought today, as you've seen from the title, that I'd kind of give you guys a little rundown and an update in what's going on basically in my life so far. It's currently the 22nd of January today. And I have quite a big week coming up, which I'll talk about in a moment, but I just wanted to talk about as well how big January has been for me and will be for me. So stick around to the end, make sure you like and subscribe down below, and if this video can get 40 likes, that would be brilliant, and let's get into the video. I also wanted to say as well, make sure you do follow my social media accounts. My Instagram is Kai, so KY_Sands, and my Twitter will be in the About section on my YouTube page. So I would really appreciate the support on my social media platforms, because I always put things on there like polls and stuff, video ideas, and it just gives me a way to interact with you guys, and I kind of like doing that. So I really appreciate the support. Now let's get into the video. Okay, so I've had many questions over the past couple of months asking on my pages, on my Instagram and my Twitter, what year I'm going into for nursing when I start in September. I'm just going to quickly sort of explain very briefly, because I keep talking about it in every single video, what's going on with my degree for any people that have just come into the channel and are new. So if you kind of know what's going on already, then just kind of put your hands in your ears, something like that. So I was currently studying paramedic science, as you guys probably know and follow my journey beforehand. Hang on. Was following my journey beforehand. I was, I wouldn't say struggling with the course, because I really enjoyed the course. I was just having a massive change of heart, and I felt from halfway through year one really that I was considering doing nursing. I kept it between to myself. I didn't speak about it, and it kind of started to affect my mental health. And I then did all the right things to do, spoke to the nursing team and had an interview, and been documenting all that on that. So if you're interested in all that kind of stuff, go and check out all my videos before this video. It will kind of explain more about it. And then obviously I recorded a video talking about me transferring to nursing. So that's all been a complete whirlwind, and it's been kind of been very busy from that side of things. I've been waiting, because basically what happens is that you have to then apply, and because I did a year one in paramedic science, I didn't really want that going to waste. So I said, would it be possible if I could start in year two for nursing? I mean, I know it might be a problem with the hours and stuff like that. So I've spoken to the academic team with nursing, and they said that they're going to look into it. So what you have to do is you have to send all of your documents off from paramedic science, and what they do is they map all of the criteria and the grading criteria and placement and exams and everything like that, everything that I've done in year one for paramedic science, against nursing year one, and they kind of map it against their criteria. So if there's any holes or loopholes that I've missed, or stuff that I've done more in maybe paramedic science, they'll kind of see that maybe I could go into year one or year two. If it might be that I'm behind on my hours for nursing, which means I might from now have to pick up some hours, probably in a place where they choose something like that. I don't know. I'm kind of in the dark a little bit, and hopefully over the next coming weeks I can sort of update you guys. So in the meantime, I've sent all my documents off. They're being analysed, but that's all I know really. I could be starting in year one, I could be starting in year two. It's a bit bizarre, because I don't know where I am at the moment. I don't know if I'm going into year two. I don't know where I'm at. It's very It's very hard at the moment, but I'm trying to keep positive about it. They're working really hard behind the scenes, so I'm not complaining about that side of things. It's just getting my head around what year I'm going to go into. It's a massive decision that's coming up, because financially I could be £9,000 better off. I'll be qualifying a year earlier. Me and Lucy will potentially, in my last year, could be moving in a house. If I start in year 1, I couldn't do that because I will be a year behind Lucy. So it is a massive thing. And also, the year that I've done with paramedic science will, for me, I know it's not like that, but it will seem like it's gone to a waste. But also, it's made me realise that I don't want to be doing paramedic science anymore, and it's gave me that incentive to follow my dream, but also to follow my career path. And I think that's what paramedic science has given me. So even if I do start in year 1, I'm not going to see it as though I've wasted a year, because in one side of my head it's like, oh yeah, you've wasted a year, blah blah blah. You're going to be a year behind your friends. But also my other half of my brain is saying, actually, Kyle, you found where you want to be. You could have been, a year down the line and realised that this is not what you want to do in year 3, for example, and had to do the whole year basically because you don't want to waste your degree and you want to be employable. And then all of a sudden, I want to do nursing, and it would have been a 6-year job really. So it was good that I realised when I did, and I'm very thankful for paramedic science for allowing me to find my passion in nursing, and the team have been absolutely brilliant. So I would not have a single bad word for paramedic science. Even if you guys came up to me, I'd give my true honest opinion, and I would say absolutely go for paramedic science at university. I would not 1 second say a bad word about it, because there isn't a bad word to say about it. But this week coming up, because I've obviously temporarily withdrawn from university, finance is hard. I'm not receiving student finance anymore, any funding from that side of things at all. So the rent, food, shopping, all that kind of shaz, I had to fund myself. And it's kind of becoming now where I need to get my driving lessons sorted. There's a lot of things I need to do, and money is becoming very, very hard to come by, really. I'm going to be honest. So I have applied for NHSP. My interview is tomorrow. I am quite nervous because I've never had a job interview this big before, because I really, really want NHSP. It sounds really, really good. It sounds really, really beneficial. I could find, a specialty that I want to go into. I could fall in love with a ward that I actually might choose for my, elective or something like, not elective, for placement next year when I start nursing. I could even choose it as a, I could just go there for the day, for example. So it's really, really exciting. But I'm going to sort of record a video separate to this one. So tomorrow, when I do go, I'll be documenting my journey, what I'm doing, and I'm going to take you guys with me. So if anyone has an interview coming up for NHSP, just stick around, really. Turn on my notification bell so you know when I do upload, because that video will be coming up on Friday. So come up on Friday, 5 PM, and you guys will probably know by then if I've been given a place, and I don't know when I'll find out. So obviously, for people that are struggling at university with finances, just know that it is something that at university you will come across. Before coming to university, really, I didn't know how bad or how tough it could be at university with managing your finances. I thought that it was just going to be very, very easy and sort of just playing through. And I think when you do come to university, you do realise that it is real, it is difficult, and sometimes you will be struggling for finances, and especially for me, that my mum and dad aren't as well off as other people are, so I get the maximum student finance loan. And some people might think that I'm lucky to get that, but at the end of my degree, I'm going to be paying back a lot more. But also, as well, it doesn't sometimes cover as much as you guys think. I still struggle for money. I worked out that I get £80, no, £60 after all my bursaries has come out and stuff like that, which for some people I know only get £20 after that. So it is a really, really, really big struggle, and that's why, because of the bursary that's coming in, it's such a big thing for paramedic science and nursing that we do get the bursary now. So that maybe hopefully helps with finances, because at the minute I'm having to put off my driving lessons because I don't have enough money, which means I need to drive, and if I was studying my degree, I wouldn't have the time to do that. So I think it's kind of a blessing that I've had this year off to do stuff like this, to have the opportunity to go off and do my driving lessons and get a job. And because next year, when I start my nursing course, I will have a job, bank work, where I can just pick up shifts. And I think it's going to be really important. It's kind of having them stepping stones that when you do start the degree, you have these things in place, and finances aren't going to be as tough next year, hopefully, with the bursary. So fingers crossed. A couple of little additions to the channel also I forgot to mention. I've recently just brought a ring light with my first YouTube check that I've had. I've kind of put it back into the channel, so for you guys that keep coming back and watching my videos, you know that I'm upgrading every time. I'm always upgrading my the quality of my videos. I recently brought the G7X Mark II camera with my Christmas money and my birthday money, and I've saved up to give the quality back because I have massive passions about YouTube, and I want to give you guys the best quality videos I could do. And then me and Lucy was sitting down the other day and realised that every time I've been uploading my videos, I've been doing it the wrong way on my editing software. So hopefully, drop down in the comments. Sorry, my eyes are really watering. Drop down in the comments if you've noticed a change in my video quality. I'd really appreciate that, because that stuff does go a long way, and I would greatly really appreciate if you do have the time. And like I do, you guys come back every single video that I do upload. So I'm obviously I'm very grateful for the support you guys give on a daily basis on these videos. So I just want to say thank you. Times are starting to get very busy now. It's coming up to decision time. I might find out when I'm going into what year. I'm going to be starting my driving lessons. I could potentially be starting a new job soon, so it's going to get very busy. But I just want you guys to know that my YouTube is my main goal for the moment. Driving lessons will probably come first for a little while because it is important for placement and stuff like that. So just know that YouTube, Monday and Friday, 5 PM every week. Stick around. Make sure you like and subscribe down below, and click the notification bell, because if sometimes I might upload on a Wednesday, for example, or go live, you will then be notified, so you can join me live, and it'd be quite a fun thing to do and have a little chat. So click the bell, and I will catch you guys in the next video, or go over to my second channel. The link will be in the description below, and give some support on that. Would be really appreciated. But for now, I'll see you in a bit.